see what happens.
Yeah, even if we don't start for a bit, that's right. We can still just fuck around. This is great camaraderie.
I don't even know how to start this.
Yeah.
Well, g'day, how you going? We're going to start a podcast. My name's Curtis, this is Cooper. And we're just going to chat all things footy, rugby league that is, and this week we're going to discuss mainly State of Origin and Round 13.
Let's get into it.
Let's do it. Right, so first off, let's discuss the New South Wales team. Thoughts?
It's a good side. Very, very good. Very attacking. I like the bench as well. Front row. Keep it explicit, non-explicit.
Say whatever you
I
want
was just
to
going to
say.
say there's a fuck ton of speed in the back line. Very fucking quick. There's a lot. Maybe we can make it an R-rated show.
Yeah.
Whatever. We'll work into it. But no, yeah, I like it. Overall, pretty good. What are your thoughts?
I think it's a good team. I really like the pace of the team and the youth of the team especially, I think, is the best thing. But my only real query about it is maybe Trbojevic on the wing, given he's got absolutely
No experience.
experience on the wing,
And
he's coming into Origin. His debut.
Never played before, and he's coming in on the wing. And he's coming up against one of the form wingers.
Yeah, exactly. The wingers for Queensland are Holmes and Gagai. I think it's going to be a test for him. He can certainly do it, but I think throwing him into that straight away, and also the selection of Clemmer.
Yeah,
When
when the side came out, a little bit sceptical, but like he is probably the best player at the Dogs. I didn't realise how well he was going. But,
yeah.
Like he leads the comp in post-contact meters, most hit-ups.
I think it's just the fact that I fucking hate the Bulldogs.
Yeah, they're not a great club overall.
No, I don't like them. I just don't like the Bulldogs, so that's probably why I wouldn't have put Clemmer. I don't know who else I would have put in, but just not Clemmer. I just,
Corner as well, obviously not in
not the greatest form, but he's
form,
captain, so he was basically an automatic selection, regardless of form, I think.
Especially with Freddie.
I think, and Peachy was a late bolter.
Yeah.
I believe he got talked up in the media only about 3 weeks ago, and now he's in the side. I mean, he is playing decent footy, but that was just out of the blue kind of thing.
If McInnes kept his... Well, the Dragons as well kept their form, but especially if McInnes kept his form the last few weeks, even with Peachy, I reckon he still wouldn't have got a bench spot. I think Freddie picked that solely for more utility.
Because he can play just a hooker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then obviously fullback Tedesco over Trbojevic.
Yeah.
But I definitely don't... I think another... With... They could have even had Trbojevic at the back and then Kotrick on the wing and just nick Teddy off.
Yeah, see you later, Teddy.
See you, Teddy.
And Roberts, for me, is... I don't mind it. I don't mind the selection, but... I don't think he's done anything spectacular. Let's be honest. He scored one fucking crazy try against Sydney.
He's got a pair of skates on him.
He can run. It's like the most of this back line, but to be completely honest, like boy just run.
Probably Teddy and Latrell. Obviously, Trbojevic needs to work it on the wing, but they're probably the only two out of the back five that actually are solid in defence.
Yes, yeah, I think so. And there's some big centres there. But both Mitchell and Roberts are pretty big boys.
Yeah.
But the wing with Valentine, Holmes and Gagai is going to be an issue, I think, for the New South Wales team.
I think that's where they could really exploit the Blues.
Yeah, to be completely honest. But overall, I'm very, very excited for this team. Very excited. I think it's a great team.
I think Cook definitely 100,000% deserve to be there.
Yeah, exactly. Even though
Maloney and Cleary, no one else was going to...
As you guys will find out, we're massive Dragon supporters, but even you've got to give it to him. Cook was the form hooker, had to get the spot. The halves, Cleary and Maloney, was really and all they had to see is if Cleary came back and how he came back, and he came back with absolutely no problems. I think it was against the Tigers, I believe. He came back
At Leichhardt.
at Leichhardt or Penrith, I don't know where it was,
Yeah,
but
Penrith.
who gives a fuck? But he came back in, and there was no problems. So the commentators were going, "Oh, is he going to kick the ball? Is he going to do anything?" And first said he kicked the ball because he's a half. He's not going to come back and play and not kick the ball. It's just dumb. And he's had absolutely no problems, and him and Maloney have been playing very well. Hence why the Panthers are on top of the ladder. All right.
I was just going to say,
Yeah.
a few injury scares. DeBellin with his hip, but he's fine. He's like all clear. And then
Yeah.
Roberts.
I think Roberts is the major concern
Because
with the Achilles.
They had the first training session today at Coogee, and he can't remember what it. I think he didn't complete it. Definitely, I don't think he started or finished it with his Achilles. But apparently, he said he's going to be right. But yeah, that
A player can say whatever he wants. He's not going to say, "Oh no, I don't want to play Origin."
exactly.
Like, it's pretty dumb. Well, I guess we'll move on to the Queensland team now, and so it's a. I think it's a solid team, but there are some big names missing that are usually there with well, especially Boyd. I think Boyd's the biggest one.
And Matt Scott as well.
Matt Scott, yeah, exactly. Matt Scott as well.
They've also gone for, I'd say, pretty much a mix of youth and, especially on the bench, you got Hess and Arrow, and then like the experience of Slater, Inglis.
Yeah.
The spine was a big one. McCulloch debut.
Yes, that is massive, especially since Queensland haven't had a difference there basically since 2003. I think Cameron Smith missed one game, and it was massive bombshell when he decided to pull the pin only a couple of weeks ago. But they really threw the other potential Queensland hookers into the mix, and I think McCulloch was probably the front runner from the start. To be completely honest, I don't really see Jake Friend as anything special.
No.
And Granville, the Cowboys have been playing terrible footy at the moment, and he wasn't going to make it in, especially after that brain explosion against South. I don't think he was ever going to make the side, to be completely honest.
Not saying New South Wales don't, but I think we definitely both agree that Queensland, out of their spine and a few, I'd say pretty much the Queensland spine are a lot more attacking, ball running wise.
Yeah.
Like Slater at the back, Hunt, and especially Munster, and then Morgan
Munster
coming off
especially, I think.
Yeah, he'll be dangerous.
A lot of Queensland fans are still not confident with Ben Hunt because he drops one ball in the grand final and he's a villain for life. But his form has basically spoken for itself, and I think he definitely deserves to be the starting halfback for Queensland, because I can't think of who else would play there, to be completely honest.
Yeah, the only little possible mix-up, especially leaving out Kalen Ponga, they could have Slater at the back, Munster and Morgan in the halves, and then Hunt plays 9 and Ponga off the bench.
But yeah, even
then, you're putting the best half in the comp to make him play hooker, and you probably wouldn't last the 80.
Even some people were speculating Morgan's selection because of the Cowboys' form, and they've basically just been getting hammered into the ground the last couple of weeks, and he's been copping a lot of it, and Thurston as well up there, and a lot of people were thinking that even Ponga could go in for Morgan as the 14, but I think with his experience, I don't think he's going to go out there and let him down.
He won't be lost out there.
No, he'll know what he's doing. And
I think Inglis as well, he deserved the captaincy.
I think he was a clear choice. I don't see Slater as a leader. I see him, he's a great player, brilliant player, but he's definitely a follower. But Inglis is inspirational.
Digs deep, and
especially in Origin.
I think the forward pack, just big bodies,
they are big bodies, which I think could be exploited by New South Wales.
Especially,
I think that's exactly what New South Wales has picked how they've picked their forward package to exploit what they thought Queensland
fast,
would be big.
still solid, but not big. They're fast, agile players in Queensland, which they normally do. Just big bodies.
Yeah, the concerns probably Maguire. He won't have a game leading up to Origin. He hasn't had a game in a couple of weeks now. I believe he's been injured. I don't know what he injured. No, don't really rate the Broncos. I don't like the Broncos either, so
don't really care.
We don't really care, but he got injured and he hasn't played a hell of a lot of footy in the last couple of weeks, so that'll be very interesting to see how he holds up.
I think Josh Papali definitely deserved his spot. He's
definitely.
Footy for
I think Kafusi's a great pick.
Yeah,
I think he is a great pick. He's brilliant. Like, even for Melbourne, coming off the halves, hitting the holes. He reminds me of he's kind of a Frizzell or a Cordner, because I think Cordner can do that well sometimes. Can we help you?
I was just saying, it sounded really good.
Yeah, it is.
Like, it actually sounded good.
Thanks.
Like, professional.
Thank you.
We'll just edit this out.
That's alright, just...
Okay, good.
Or we might keep it in the bloopers at the start of the back, who knows?
I thought it was just a podcast.
Yeah, well, we're recording it and then we're going to put it on. Oh, no, not a podcast, sorry. No, we're actually recording it.
You're doing like a YouTube?
Like a video
like
podcast.
Like a video podcast.
And then if we want, we could easily put this into a regular podcast.
Like, what are you doing it on? Like YouTube or something? Or what? I want to know.
We will put on YouTube.
Oh,
Private account, no one else can see. Got to see how it turns out.
interesting. You guys could make a hit out of this.
Exactly, that's what we're planning on.
Dang, fucking Channel 9. We're crossing out of Coop and Kurt.
Gonna need a better lighting reference.
This is our pilot episode.
This is pilot, so...
You know what? I have lighting if you need some. Just letting you guys know.
Well, cheers for that.
Thanks, Toots.
You might get in the video.
Windows.
We need to get a green screen. And
Yeah.
then put on the green screen footy ground.
Yeah.
So actually we're sitting in the ground right here.
You could really do that. It'd work really nicely.
Yeah, this is
all
great.
going in the video.
Oh my god, goodbye.
Right, so yeah.
Oh, can you check my baked veggies if they're not burning?
Bitch! Also, I need you to drop me off.
When?
I'm here like 6:30ish.
Oh fuck yeah, that's
Leave
fine.
here at 6:30ish.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to pick me up at like 7:30ish, 9.
So I'm taking you at 6:30. We'll get there at 6:45, and I'm picking you up at 7:30ish.
Yeah.
7:39.
Yeah.
So you're getting faster.
Wait. Have I done this right?
No.
Okay, we'll leave
We
it
apologise.
Yeah.
Well, listen here. We'll leave it 6:45.
So 6:45.
Yeah, so we'll be there by 7.
Yep. You arrive at 7.
I arrive at 7, and then I will text you when they pick me up.
That's fine.
Is that okay? Thanks.
That's my baked veg. If they're burning or horribly, knock. If they're just chilling, they're fine. Just don't come back.
So you just want me to...
Just say,
You don't even want me to...
Right, sorry about that. But,
grab.
as I was saying about Kafusi until we were interrupted,
Yes. He reminds you of a player.
He does remind me...
That was a double knock for I don't know if these are cooked or not. I don't know what liking you like them.
I will be back.
Like, not bad, but they're cooked.